Hey guys, it's Albathium back with another video for Helldivers 2, and today we're gonna be talking about the best, most OP weapon that no one is basically using. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. The first thing we need to talk about is range. Now, you might be thinking because it is a Arcthrower that it might have a very limited range, but that was surprisingly not the case. The weapon is amazingly effective across a very large range. It is absolutely nuts that this weapon is being slept on this much, because I haven't even noticed that there is a damage fall off when it comes to this effective range. Unlike the breaker and the shotguns, for example, this thing, it seems like has the same damage if you're shooting 2 feet in front of yourself or at the very end of its range. Now, one thing that is especially amazing is that, well, being an arc thrower, it actually will arc over obstacles in some cases to reach the target that you are shooting at. And now, the special feature of the weapon. Being an electrical weapon, you would expect it to chain between the enemies, and that is exactly what it does. If it is the smaller enemies, it can change up to 2, 3, maybe sometimes on rare occasions even 4 targets, even though that is going to be extremely rare. So you might be clearing out enemies very effectively, because it is a slower firing weapon, but it kind of makes up for it with its range and this crazy special feature. The damage. Now, I cannot tell you the amount of chargers I've killed with this thing. And yes, I've said chargers, meaning plural, more than one at the same time, because this thing is so powerful that it's going to be stripping down armor pieces as well. The bile spewers, for example, sometimes all it takes is just one really good hit to the face, but most of the time it's going to be 2, and that second one is going to be spreading onto more enemies. And the best part to me is that you can actually hold the trigger, having it charged, and release when you feel comfortable enough to make that kill. Guys, this weapon is absolutely insane. Just melting chargers away, and I gotta tell you, I even took Bile Titans with this thing as well. The conclusion. I honestly don't understand why more people aren't using this weapon. Why isn't it part of the meta? It is absolutely incredible. The only drawback that I can see to this weapon being is if your teammates are a little bit too close to the enemies you are targeting yourself, you are gonna be damaging them as well with that nice little arcing thing between the targets. It is still going to spread to your allies, and that might actually cause some friction. But other than that, this weapon is simply incredible. You can actually take down legions of enemies, multiple chargers at once on the field, and a bunch of the little guys. It is just no problem with this thing. It strips even armor away. I can't get over that. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.